This is something I call the CEO mindset or the leadership mindset. So if you want to grow your business, you need to shift to the CEO mindset. The course creators who are scaling their business aren't doing it by working more. They're already maxed out. They have 24 hours, same as you and me, and they can't do more of those hours. What they're good at is they're really good at figuring out what the heck is the 5% and then making sure that they're doing their 5% and all of their teammates are doing their 5%. They're minimizing time spent on crap. That's an important thing we need to remember. Minimize time spent on crap. And what we really want to do is we want to free yourself from all those low value tasks. So when you delegate, you create this leverage. Every task you hand off to someone else is time you get back to focus on the higher level, high value tasks that drive your business forward. So imagine what would happen. And this is a question to you. I want you to think about this for a few seconds. What would happen if you just, for some reason, everything you're doing right now would just happen automatically? So tomorrow you have 12 hours or 8 hours or 4 hours or however many hours you spend on your business. You will have those gifted to you. So you don't have to worry about it. How many opportunities do you think you would see? How many exciting things would you develop? How much would your business grow if you had that time? Because you are basically, or you should be, paid to think, paid to solve problems. And other people should be paid to deliver on those solutions. That is where we want you to be. But don't be afraid. That's not all you're going to do. You're going to move towards a leadership position, but you're going to do the things that you love, creating the things that you love, or whatever it is that makes you unique. That's what you're still going to do. So you're going to lead and do what you love. And when we're talking about leadership, don't get scared. This is not a management program. Literally, the greatest skill to have as a leader is to be able to delegate, to be able to take something that's inside of your head, take it out there into the world, and make it actionable for your team. So they can work on your $1 million ideas and make them reality. That's what we want. So by the time now, you're probably, okay, who is this dude who's talking to me for endless hours? Well, my name is Gabriel von Knöringen, and I'm the owner of Sanctus Leadership, and I teach course creators how to delegate boring and repetitive tasks so you guys can fill your programs with high-paying students while working less. And if you're really looking into this picture in the middle here now, you can see that in the background, there's a military guy. And you see me sitting by a computer. And that's because in this photo, I'm on my way to a deployment to West Africa. This is my third deployment, I think. And I have realized that I will not be in the army for my entire life. I need a backup plan because the day I get sick of this military stuff, I want to be able to exit without having to stay in. I wanted to make sure that I had a backup. So I started building websites. And as you can see here now, like I couldn't spend all the time doing everything myself. Like I was on the way to deployment. I'm going to a place where terrorists were trying to hunt me down. So I couldn't spend my time doing that stuff. I had to do the minimum, the 5% that I was really good at. And those are the skills I'm going to teach you here in this mini course. So that you hopefully can go away and do fun stuff. So this is me again. This is me on one of my deployments. I was, as I told you before, an EOD operator, team leader, and my job was to pick out things out of the ground. And you might think, well, why is this relevant to a mini course for course creators? Well, when you're an EOD, you walk in this little bomb suit that we just talked about. You have this little thing. You're literally delegating your life and your security to your team, to these guys. So if you think that the things you're doing are too complex, too unique, too whatever, just have it in your back of the mind that the guy whose course you're listening to right now literally delegated his entire life to other people to make sure that he would be safe. So surely you could delegate a few admin tasks and make sure that they're okay. And then hopefully you could do what I did. I built those little websites, and when I got tired of the military, I just told the upper apartment, dude, I'm done. I'm checking out. I'm taking my little van, and I'm going to travel Europe for 6 months, and I'm just going to freaking enjoy life. And I did. And it was all paid by my little websites that I was able to build while being on deployment. So I know some of you guys out there are mothers and fathers, and you're super busy. And to some extent, I think I can understand what you're going through. To some extent, I absolutely do not. But if your life is busy, consider this. I've been in your shoes, and I was able to make this work because I learned to delegate and I learned to move away all the tasks to someone else so that I could focus on doing the 5%. And I mean, maybe I just had 1% because I was pretty strapped on time going to a country where, there are a lot of bad guys. So if you want that type of experience, you want to have that free time, and you can do stuff like I did over here with my hairy face and my friends, then this is going to be amazing. We're closing in on module number 1, which is more theoretical. It's more like kind of getting into the mindset of these things. But I promise you, next time we meet in the next video, you will get to do stuff. You get to work on the things that are really important for you. But before we leave, we're going to check out the few concepts that we're talking about. First, the opportunity cost of doing everything yourself. You know this by now, that doing tasks that someone else should handle is a waste of your time. Not only because it's impacting your business and the money that's coming into your bank, but also your life. Like, you don't want to waste a single minute of your life. Even though we do that, we don't want to, right? Because it's so precious. We don't have a lot of it. And we really want to make sure that we move up to our fullest potential. And sometimes we end up being the bottleneck in our own business. We are the reason why things are not growing. I've been there, and to some extent I still am, but we need to untangle us. We need to move as fast as we can until something breaks, and then we untangle that. So if you feel like you're the bottleneck of your business right now, we're going to start unraveling that and making sure that your business can start flowing and the cash can come in, which is exciting. That's the idea here. And this delegation is not only going to give you free time, and it's not going to cost you control. Some of you are afraid that you're going to lose control, but if you do it properly, it means you're actually gaining control, because you're going to be able to focus on the key metrics of your business, like the KPIs, the things that really move your business forward, instead of worrying about whether or not that Canva graphic has the right colors. With that said, I think you all now can agree that effective delegation is the only way to get your time back and grow your business at the same time. That's what we're talking about here. I mean, how else can we achieve more while working less? If you have another solution in doing this, then, be my guest. I would love to hear it. But if you want to be able to achieve more by working less, or if you're already capped on how much you can work, there's no more hours of the week, but you want to get more stuff done, then this is the way to do it.